Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. This outfit still looks ridiculous. Anyway, last time, our quest to get the trolley running has led us to the sleepy little town of Twine. And so far, things have been going reasonably well. We seem to have most of what we need to get this trolley up and running. We're looking for a talos heart, effectively a golem heart. And Thancred over there is still dealing with the whole Menphilia sacrifice problem. But we don't get to start off with that, no, because there's an ether current quest here. Charmless Man. Have you seen a charm like this before? I found it amongst the stones brought from the mine. A lot of the workers wear these for good luck, and I expect whoever lost it is wondering where it went. It's the first time I've seen one made from cat's eye, so the owner shouldn't be too hard to track down. I'd go and look for them myself, but, well, I've got too much to do here. Would you be able to go in my place? The graveyard keeper is quite knowledgeable about charms and whatnot, so it might be worth asking him. I'm looking for someone who's missing a cat's eye charm. Odd, but hey, not the weirdest thing I've had to do for one of these. You're the graveyard keeper? Huh. I was expecting a hump and a slouch. What's that you have there? It's a charm. Can you ID it? Oh yes. Cat's eye charms like these were once used to ward off misfortune. The tradition began with the Church of the First Light, and the gem represents their patron deity. Even though no one follows that old religion anymore, some of its customs remain, especially among the miners. You don't see many this exquisite though. I seem to remember the fellow with an eye patch kept a similar charm around his neck. It might even be the exact same one. I never got his name, but he's not hard to miss. The last I saw of him, he was leaving to mine Nuvi's leavings with some of the others. Nuvi's leavings? Well, thankfully that's the end of the quest. I just have to get there. And it is not a small distance. You know what? In the service of expediency, and because we may very well get sent there by the main story, Thancred, let's have ourselves a little convenient distraction, which is a very aptly named quest right now. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the Golds feel the same way. Now, Nuvi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Oh, that is super convenient. I did not plan that at all, I promise you. Well, surprisingly, I managed to make it all the way here without getting accosted once by the local yokel wildlife. Oh, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? To give you this back. I assume it's yours. If not, well, it's yours now. Oh, where did you get this? Don't ask, I have no idea. Oh, gods, how could I have been so careless? This was all my sister left behind before she... Look, I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. Huh. Well, apparently it means enough to get me an ether current. So, always good. And now we can go talk to Thancred and see about finding this golem heart. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving. Though we should probably hear what Gushon has to say before we celebrate. Assuming we can find him, that is. There's the guy I'm looking for. I just gotta... There we go. Just had to shake that gnome here. Don't think we've met you yet. Eh? What are you? And what are you doing in here? We're looking for a talos heart, or the ores to make one. Well, you should have listened to Taff. You're wasting your time. But this site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonite. All the talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or that at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonite that might have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine. What do you want? The other day, I found a Verbet gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Verbet gold piece. And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us, Dekumon. Thankfully, I have an idea for how we might hurry things along. Oh, don't tell me you have a metal detector in your pocket, Thancred. As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning it will be that much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these, sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in, and I handle this area here. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drop's effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Oh, this is a buff. This is a buff, that's lovely. What do we got? Dark sight, able to see with little illumination, okay. And there's gonna be multiples of these to search, aren't there? Yep, you search the shadows and find nothing. Perhaps the gold piece lies elsewhere. Then make the search spot disappear. I'm pretty sure this is the last place I can search, so hopefully, come on. As you search the shadows, a glint catches your eye. You turn over a rock and find the fovered gold piece. Perfect. And not too much trouble in the long run, I'll be honest. I think I'm just very lucky that the bats in here aren't aggressive. I was hoping he dropped the gold piece somewhere close to the entrance. More fool for me, thinking Lady Luck was on our side. Don't worry, buddy, I got it. Oh, well, maybe she is. Yours, at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. And the eye drops. Well, I couldn't have done it without your sun drops. Come now, Thancred. You were far more prepared for this task than I. Yeah, no kidding. You had the toy to play with. No more than usual, I assure you. I only managed to survive the Querthan wilderness in the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation. A habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louis Soir, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. Yeah, you'd be useless, unfortunately. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me, and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now, let's hurry and see that return to Gushon. The sooner we get back to Uranger and Midfilia, the better. That's right, all this is a means to an end. To another end. You're back. Wait, does that mean? Yes, one Vobert gold piece. Now, the secret, if you please. I'll be damned. You had actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think this means you'll find what you're after. Well, I expect to find something for a dirty job. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Where are we going? Back out of the mine, okay. Damn, that's bright. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd never leave them if the air felt so stale. But you'll not come to hear my grievances. You're after Leonite. First, I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? 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 I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Am I about to go graboid hunting? Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, the little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach. And on occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonite in the mines? Probably more like they eat it. It's a rare occurrence, but yes. That said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw out these rockworms? Over by that shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you that this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here, and I'll have a look. We should split up if we're to cover more ground as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see to the parts between them. Alright. Smoking out worms and smiting them down. Not the oddest thing I've done here, but actually kind of close. First things first, I need my smoke bombs. Thank you. Gotta go drop them off in the mine. There's our first hole. And smoke bomb! Oh, I just realized. Ah. Oh, okay. I thought for sure this was gonna actually start a fight. Okay. Alright, last smoke bomb. The air in the mines grows thick with smoke. Nearby, you hear the soft rumbling of stones. Oh. I've gotta check 7 spots of rubble? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're the little frickin' Dobbin things. There we go. That takes care of that one. Is there any more rubble spot? Oh no. Okay, dotting this guy is utterly a waste of my time. Oh, and I've got to do 7 of these spots? Ooh boy. Well, best I can do is just keep wandering and keep looking. There we go. Oh, no, never mind. There was one more. One last lonely knocker. There. Finally, now we can get these back to Guthon. Alright, I think we have a sufficient number of rocks for you. There you are. Find anything promising? Yeah, how about 7 of them? Is that sufficient? Between the 2 of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best get comfortable, friends. It's going to take time for me to sift through all of this junk. 3 hours later.
You may not remember this about Armenfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
Really?
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Hey, you're probably good at it. I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then. Not your finest hour, to say the least. Yeah, odds are good you played the drunken loud a little too well.
Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat, which wouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey, come and see what I found. You're not going to believe this.
Oh? Got a big piece?
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
Got a big one.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Oh, this isn't a natural mind piece.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
No! No! You've got to be kidding me! She was able to leave them a message? Oh.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day.
Oh god, he's gonna go into a fit when he sees this.
Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Hey, if we can get those taloses working, maybe you can go digging. Well, thank God this wasn't quite such a waste of time as I thought we'd all be wasting. Ah. And that's the end of that quest. And I don't need any dies, I'll just take the gold pieces. Very nice. Now what? Have a heart. I wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before you set it in the talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Gushon, for all your help. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. Let is not indeed. Let's get this back to Magnus. God, this is gonna be a sob story. Oh, hello. I see our other ether current quest has popped up all of a sudden. A vain pursuit. Are you gonna make me go back there? Say, perhaps you could help me. As you've no doubt noticed, most of Twine's miners are Ronso. There's a Mistor lad, though, the only one of his kind in the whole town. His name's Kisat, a bit of a loner, always sticking by himself in places where you'll be lucky to find a few lumps of coal, never mind gems and such. I often ask him why he doesn't mind the same spots as the rest of us, but he never gives me a proper answer. I dare say he would be more inclined to speak with an outsider, though. If you could get the truth out of him, and see if anything is the matter, it would put my mind at ease. Well, might as well knock this out. It is our last ether current quest. That way we'll only have to find one and advance the main story sufficiently, and we will have flying in Areng. Wow, he is just a boy. I say in jest, he's probably not much younger than my— oh god, that's skin tone though. A traveler, eh? What do you want with me? Apparently I'm checking up on you. Lucky to find a lumps of coal. Is that what he said? Shows how much he knows. Then what do you know then? You, on the other hand, might be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard of an alloy called Nabaathium? It's strong, light, and resistant to heat and friction. It was one of the most valuable metals in Nabaath Areng. A lot of their jewelry was made from the stuff. The trouble is, the techniques for mixing the alloy were lost to the flood. I've been looking for a way to make my own, and my search led me to a scroll that explains the methods, right down to the last detail. After having a historian decipher it, I learned that I lacked one vital ingredient, rutabaga, and that is what I am digging for. Very interesting. Short of venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein here in Areng. Yeah, the empty is not a good place to be. Of course, I'd stand a much better chance of finding one if I had help, but I'd rather not have to rely on anyone from around here. Really? Why is that? Some of the Ronso miners take exception to the fact that I'm Mistal. They seem to think we're not built for this kind of work. Odd, considering the Warrior of Darkness is a Mistal. When I find that rutabaga, they'll see how wrong they are. Oh, am I about to volunteer? Huh. You know, this is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone in a while. And I feel better for getting that off my chest. This might be a bit sudden, but I have an idea. How would you like to see the moment I finally unearth that vein of ore? Well, what I mean is that I need someone there to act as a witness. Otherwise, the others might think I brought a lump of it from somewhere, ludicrously expensive as it is, and I'm pretending to have dug it up myself. Will you do me this favor? I can be a witness. You will? Thank you. Luckily, I found the perfect spot for my next dig. If my Midas hunch is correct, the ore should be waiting just below the surface. It's in Nuvi's leaving, so I'll wait for you there. Of course it is. And I just got back from there too. Oh dear, oh dear. I see he's gotten himself into a spot of trouble. What do we got? Nuvi mole? It's adorable. I'm going to murder it. Actually surprisingly beefy. Oh, hello. Man, this thing actually can take a punch. Nope. He's gonna make it almost through that entire dot duration. Almost. Alright, Keysat, you alright there, buddy? Phew, I'm glad that's over. How am I supposed to concentrate on my work with all of these creatures disturbing me? You certainly know how to handle yourself, though. That fiend never stood a chance. But I dread to think what would happen if you hadn't shown up. Hopefully nothing else will try to get between me and my dream. Many thanks, my friend. Yep, and that's where I leave you. So back to the main story we go. Well, before I so rudely distracted myself with a little side quest, I was about to give Magnus a very important item. Oh, I was so hoping this would be voiced, but it's not. What? Oh, it's you. If you've come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. I told you before it won't run and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus. From Magna. You're joking. Holy cow, you're not. No, she couldn't have. Magna. Oh. Well, this should hopefully light a fire under him. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but we could get another. I said take it. It was you who found it. You who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I can see is... Yep. Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it too. Poor guy's too far down in that bottle. Would you do the honors of delivering this to Areng? Sure. Maybe in the meantime you can consider, consoling Magnus a little more, no? Alright, well, dude, seriously, you were on your way here anyway, Thancred, why the heck? Thou art returned, and with Leonine it would seem. As promised, the tallow hath been made ready to receive its heart, thanks in no spot to Jerk, Thaf, and Minfilia. At last we shall return time to the timeless, the sentinel of stone, that we may press on towards Nabaath Areng. All it takes is a very personal souvenir. Hopefully. Very good. Now let us begin. Okay, I'm betting this one's voiced.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Light her up, Uranjay. Hopefully this thing doesn't leak like a sieve from the patches we put on it. Oh. Oh. We got one! We got a working golem! And then it turns on us and tries to murder us all, of course, right?
It's working! It's working!
Oh, he did come.
Magnus!
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
Oh, god dang it. We've officially hit the anger stage.
This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
Philia? Where are you going? Oh. Guess it did get a little emotional in there.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone.
Man, everybody's dealing with some serious stuff in this one.
Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
Poor kid.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith. Have faith, and all will be well.
So much character growth here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to intrude. Go to her. Have you no words for her? No, dude, seriously, go, go, go. Shoo! I'll kick you in the butt and get you moving if that's what it takes.
Not today.
Dang nabbit, Thancred. Meanwhile, in the Crystarium. Oh. Got yourself a little peep show going, eh, Exarch? Oh. Should I be concerned that Emmet-Selch is alone with the Exarch? I feel like I should be concerned.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Wow. You're trying to outsnark Emmet-Selch, man? It ain't gonna work.
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Areng. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time.
Okay, I do have to agree with that.
Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing?
I'm pretty sure he's just powered by the tower at this point.
The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
So this is not your first conversation. Interesting.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
Really? Sure, you dragged me here and pointed me at the Sin Eaters.
Is that right? Fond of him, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
That's the plan. He's trying to suss out who the Exarch is.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of his mortal flesh, not even I could have performed such a feat.
Oh.
I see. You had a hand in Areng as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift.
Sounds like Alexander.
'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to my voyeur. Hey, if nothing else, we got to spend a little more time with Emmet-Selch. Mine apologies for the delay. Minfilia and I had a private matter to discuss. Yeah, it wasn't all that private, let's be honest. Which bringeth me to the question, how didst thou find Thancred during your search? He was a little moody, to be honest. He spoke of Minfilia, of his own accord. I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before. Mine intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end, he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when thou must face the reality of their circumstance, but I have faith that all will be well in time. Now, let us not tarry any longer. The Talos and Nabaath Areng await. That they do. That they do. Well, well, look at you guys, getting this thing going full steam ahead. We finally got this damn thing working. It's been years since I've seen a Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agna be here to see it, and our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. Gods, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family, and all the miners of Twine, thank you. Well, enough chitter-chatter. Let's get you lot to Nabaath Areng, eh? That sounds dang good. Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talos' presence resolves the issue at the gate. Oh, that. Yes. It's designed to open at the Talos' approach. Oh, so I couldn't brute force it open. Then we can finally go to Nabaath Areng. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check at the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get that Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir! Well, maybe things are finally starting to look up. Let us repair to the mines, then. Really? Repair to the mines? Before we go, while you were away with Dekumon, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one, it's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it. For luck. That's gonna be the silver bullet we need against somebody, isn't it? Minfilia, oh dear. We should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. Yeah. I do too, and stop dancing around each other, I swear. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but head all the way back to the beginning of the tram and then finally ride this thing to Nabaath Areng. Oh, that's adorable. The thing's literally just going to push us around. So, this is it. We're finally going to Nabaath Areng. I've thought long and hard about what to say to her. To the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came, I would know. But with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. That's no reason to give up, though. Not when so much is at stake. Thank you, all of you, for helping me to get here. Now, let's not keep Magnus waiting. There's Magnus. This is a duty calls. Why is this a duty calls? There you are. So, what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit. But Daedalus Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the Trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it, which makes for fewer accidents in transit. And speaking of, are you ready to board? I guess so. I didn't expect the duty calls here. Alright then, what's your step? What's my goal? Just keep the tracks clear or something? Or are we about to get accosted?
Ariange?
Thou must needs carry on without me.
What?
The path to Nabaath Areng lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Ah, good.
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabaath Areng, after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
I mean, you'll have to walk the tracks, but at least you can get there.
Ariange. Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble.
Yeah, that would be awkward. Sit down, relax, take a load off.
The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik.
Huh.
Godspeed!
I mean, it gets us past the gate, that's the important thing. Right? It'll get us past the gate, right? Hey, what if he lets go of this thing in the middle and just crashes us into the gate, huh? Anybody think of that? Hope this thing's not angry at me. I'll be honest, that's kind of silly looking.
Ah, that must be the gate.
Yep. That must be the talos detector. Yep.
Well, so far so good.
That's a big downhill. Are we gonna be alright? Is this guy just gonna collapse on us right there? Oh geez. Oh, son of a bitch. God
Wait,
dang.
is that Ranjit?
Oh, that's why the duty calls. He's trying to kick something. Wow. Okay, damn, man. Oh, please tell me this is where we deal with you once and for all.
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell.
Well, how about the sharpest sword?
Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint. Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals.
Get up and Philia, get up and start
You
running.
will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you? Trained you? Fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you?
Then why are you here serving them?
And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again?
Oh, that's what it is. Poor guy here fell into despair.
We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us.
You get it, dude? We're winning. We've got 3 Light Wardens down.
Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
Okay, he's either fully under mind control or he's part Sin Eater at this point. I has to be one of those. I mean, the Exarch did say Vorthry had mind control powers.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets. It's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms! And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
Damn, that was badass.
How dare you! Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
Alright, here we go. Ooh! Good hit. Oh, is he what the silver bullet's for?
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken. You have to go, now!
Oh, hell no.
Thancred, no!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry!
Dude, that ain't flipping happening. Wait, seriously? Oh, god dang it. He can't take on Ranjit alone. Oh my god. Seriously? What's the point of this duty calls that? Oh! Nice slice.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself her protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Oh, are we about to play as Thancred? I think we are. Oh, it's the frickin' dragon. Alright. Oh, he even gets the boss music. I love it. Sort pet hotbar. Oh. Alright, what do we got? We've got the solid barrel combo. Rough Divide is my gap closer. Nebula is my defensive buff. Potion, which basically gives me a heal. And Smackdown, which gives me a damage boost. Sweet. Ain't got much to play with, but we'll make it count. Oh my god, this guy is massive. Those are lingering. At least my melee combo gives me the shield like a normal Gunbreaker. Let's zoom out a wee bit. I have a duty action? Oh, shoot. Oh, those linger. See how much this heals me for. Oh, that heals for quite a bit. Yeah, he's only down 13%. Oh, 14. Damn. Oh, he knocked me on my ass.
Beast of my blood, answer my call!
What is he doing? Is he fusing with his dragon? Oh my god, he is!
Rend my foes and ward their blows!
Oh, that's cool. That is awesome! Unceremonious beheading. Oh, that is a nasty looking skill. Huh. Are you the prototype Reaper? I think he is. Oh. I mean, I'm getting chip damage, but it's getting in there. What are you planning?
When will you learn?
Dude, I don't learn. I just fight. Uh-oh. I don't have my defensive buff. I can't even attack these things. Shoot, what do we do now? Evade Ranjit using perfect deception? Oh. The hell?
Not good.
What am I trying to do? Get the shot? Fire a round from your gun blade. Oh. I think I need him to be super close. Hold still, you son of a bitch! Boom! I knocked him on his ass. That was cool. Bide your time for a chance to strike. Nexus of Thunder, that's new. Oh. Oh dear. That's starting to smart. Oh, that does linger. This fight is insane! I love it. Oh, I do not have Shattered Sky. I don't have my defense buff available. Ooh, that's smart.
And you presume to be her protector? Pathetic.
Oh, here we go again. God dang it. Nope, hold on. I need to move.
No quarter!
That's gonna dang! Alright, hold still, you son of a bitch! Gotcha! Dang! Oh, come on! Doesn't this guy go down? Gonna do hot pursuit again. Not good. I'm gonna take that hit. Yep. Those hits hurt. This fight goes on and on. You are a true irritating boss. Oh, not this again. Oh, the good cartridge. Yes!
Fall!
Oh, god dang it. I can't target him.
Fools to a man!
Damn it, he can see me when I do this now, can't he? Yep. Damn it, he knocked me on my ass. This is gonna be a long slugfest. Endure the assault. Oh, that just sounds fun. Oh yeah, and of course I'm like dealing with this crap every few seconds. Dang it. This is not working. Oh, every time. Oh, that's getting worse. No, no. Can't target. Soul Deep invisibility. Fire your last cartridge. I'm trying. I've got to get close to him. Come on. Come on, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Ooh, that did it. Holy crap, Thancred. Oh, good. I broke the fusion.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide ever again.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, that better be the last we see of him. Jesus Criminelli. Thancred's all alone. Crap. Where's Ranjit or Alice or Alphino when we need them?
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation.
Oh, that's been Philia for you.
Your kindness, your compassion, your love. Then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Home in Philia.
God damn it. Oh, and of course we do an inaudible. And then he gets eaten by a senator, of course, right? You know, that would be the most unironic way to end this. God dang, what a wild ride that was, guys. Oh boy!
This is the place, Dekumon. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelming me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening, to just turn away. But I can't turn away now. Not this time. For Thancred and the others, I have to face her.
Maybe. But, oh, in the event that you leave the area, speak with the apprentice engineer Twine and Areng to return to Nabaath Areng. You know, in case you don't have flying yet, like I don't. Anyway, that is definitely where we're gonna stop this now. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more heartbreaking adventures in Novarant. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.